people, welcome back to the channel, and yeah, so I'm just gonna cut to the chase here, just so this video is not over 20 minutes long like the Joel Embiid one was. I'm going to have a shorter intro, so starting now. Jordan Clarkson is single-handedly, him and Donovan Mitchell are single-handedly saving the Jazz season. Like, honestly, if they didn't make the trade for Jordan Clarkson, like, Dante Exum's not as good as Jordan Clarkson. So they were a lot worse. Like, they were, what was it, 18 and 10 or something like that, I think. Just because that's what I remember, because they went on the 10-game winning streak right after they got him. They were like 28 and 10 or something, but whatever. I'm almost positive that they were 18 and 10 when they got him. They're now, I'll get into what he's doing in a second, but like, he's just had such a positive impact on the team, and he's just been so good. Like, I was a little, like, I was happy that we traded Dante Exum, like, but for Jordan Clarkson, I wasn't like, hooray, it's Jordan Clarkson, he's gonna be our savior. But he's really been that, and more probably, because, yeah. So, let's just, now I'm going to get into the talking about things like individually, like, here comes the actual video. Also, one more thing. If I were to make a custom NBA 2K20 roster, just in 2K in general, then I could just, like, I'll do it for multiple years. I already used one for my, like, just personal my leagues and stuff like that. But I could, like, kind of elaborate on it, make changes, and do, like, more players, or, like, all the players or something, just because I kind of unfairly made the Jazz players a lot better just so it's easier, because I'm not very good at the game. But, so, if I were to make a custom roster, would you use it? So, answer that in the comments. And now to the actual video. Alright, so his scoring has been, like, off the charts. Like, it's been insane. Like, so basically, like, you look at it, he's averaging, since he came to the Jazz, 16.2 points a game on 48.5% field goal percentage and 37.6% three-point percentage. And that's really, really good, okay? But keep in mind, this is coming off of the bench. Like, so he's doing this in, like, less minutes than normal people are doing it, like, getting this many points. So, yeah, I mean, so you look at his 30 per 36 minute stats, he's averaging, like, 22.8, I think, per 36 points per game, which is, on the season, he is also averaging that for 36, and that is good for a number 27 in the league, and his field goal percentage is better than 13 of the people in front of him. So that's half of the people in front of him his field goal percentage is better than. So he's, like, scoring wise, just, like, per 36, like, the 27th best player in the league. Field goal percentage would, I mean, so for how long you're playing him, like, you're getting production, like, top 20 in the league. Like, he's been doing, like, really, really well. Like, it's just been fun to watch him. I think I missed 2 games all year, both of them he's been on the team, just because the stupid DVR didn't record. Even though at the start of the season I hit record all games, it didn't record some of them. And there weren't other things recording. Like, it was just, it didn't record it. So that was kind of upsetting. But we won both of those games, so maybe it's good luck if I don't. At least we won last night against the Wizards. Might be 2 nights ago, because this might be coming up on Sunday. Hopefully it's not. But anyway, so Jordan Clarkson's points have been very, very good. He went up. I tried to make this video on Thursday. It was 16 points, and now it's 16.2. I decided to wait because, first of all, I ran out of time. Second of all, I thought it would go up because they're playing the Wizards, and the Wizards suck at defense. But anyway, so his points are very, very good, and I'll be doing overall grades at the end of the video. So, now on to rebounding. Okay, so let me just get this out of the way first. Since rebounding is not what he's asked to do, don't take this as, like, he's not a very good player. But, like, he's not an amazing rebounder. So he's averaging 3.1 rebounds a game since he joined the Jazz. So, I mean, it's okay, I guess, for a guard who's, again, not asked to rebound, and you have Rudy Gobert and Tony Bradley gets a lot of rebounds, like, to get the rebounds for you, so you don't need to do that. So that's not the biggest concern. He's averaging, I like using per 36, because that just helps me, it just helps, like, it shows you, like, just, like, I'm not sure what the word would be, like, for how long you're putting him out there, how good of production you're getting, like, anyway, he's averaging, I like per 36. Per 36 is good. But anyway, he's averaging 4 rebounds on the season, because I can't seem to find, since he joined the Jazz, like, what he's averaging. I mean, I can do that, but I choose not to, because it doesn't show me where he ranks in the NBA. He's 219th in the NBA in rebounds per 36 minutes on the season. So that's not very good, but anyway, he's not asked to do that. Like, even when he was in Cleveland, like, he still had Tristan Thompson to get a lot of rebounds for him. So he doesn't need to get rebounds. That's not what we're concerned about at the moment. So, yeah. Now on to the next category. Okay, so again, he's not specifically asked to be assisting the ball, which is the next category, is playmaking, but so that's not, again, what he's like what his role is, but I mean, he isn't doing a very good job at it. He's averaging 1.6 assists per game since he joined the Jazz. On the season, he's averaging 3 per 36, like per 36 minutes, 3 assists per game, or per 36 minutes, which is 124th in the league, which is, I guess, better than 219th. Not amazing. So, like, just, that's not what he's supposed to do. Like, he's a scorer, and, like, he's got players like Mike Conley, who at this point is really only good for shooting threes, because he's been on fire lately. But he's really only good at this, like, at the moment, at shooting threes and passing. Like, that's what he needs to be doing, otherwise we're going to be losing more games than we already are. So, he's, again, not asked to do the passing. Sure, he's coming off the bench, and no one really passes off the bench, but, I mean, we play really good team ball. Like, that's kind of our style of play. So everyone passes, obviously, but, like, the bench is a lot less than the starters, and you get the point. Like, just, like, he's not doing amazing at his assisting, but he's asked to be just ISOing and shooting the ball. Like, that's his role on the team. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of go faster, because at this point the video is almost 9 minutes long, and I'm gonna do a little more talking at the end. So, per game he's averaging, this is defense, by the way, so defense is the thing I'm talking about now. He's averaging 0.7 steals a game, since he joined the Jazz, 0.7 steals a game, and 2.2 blocks a game. Not 2 blocks, that'd be great, but no. I didn't do per 36 blocks, because that's, again, not at all what he's asked to do. Like, he does not need to be getting blocks to be productive. It's just bonus when he gets blocks, but... So steals, he's averaging 1 per 36 minutes on the season, which is 143rd in the league. So, pretty okay. But when he was in Cleveland, he was not the greatest defender, and by not the greatest, I mean he was pretty bad. But I personally say he's gotten a lot better since he's been around Quinn Snyder, who's a defensive coach, and just our system's, like, very defense-oriented, and we haven't been doing very good at that this season, but he's definitely been a much, much better defender. So he's improved quite a bit and can now guard, he can guard the vast majority of guards in the league. Like, there's maybe, like, the James Harden is, but no one can guard him. Like James Harden's and like I don't know. Steph Curry's very overrated and has a broken hand at the moment. Or I guess just nerve damage at this point because he's coming back on Sunday. Well, potentially. But, so there are very few people in the league he cannot guard, like, at least decent. So he's gotten a lot better at defense, is what I'm saying at the moment. Now for my favorite part of the video, the grading. Yeah, so you can see the scale on the screen. That's still my favorite picture I've ever made. Well, I guess the squirrel, but I didn't make that picture. Like, I just put my face on a goat because I'm the goat. Like, sarcastically, I'm the goat because you get the point if you've watched the channel before. If you haven't, subscribe and then go watch my other videos. But anyway, so you can see A is all-star level, B is above average, C is average, D is below average, and F is pathetic. Yes, I do pluses and minuses, but this is just the base because I didn't have room to fit, first of all, A+. I give out one A+ and one F for every single category. Just saying, so, yeah. This is, like, at the moment, like, with current players. Like, so one player who is currently in the league gets to be the A+, and F. Spoiler. Actually, no. Well, you can go watch the Joel Embiid video. I gave him either an A+ or an F. Just saying. But so now to Jordan Clarkson's grading. For his scoring, he's like very good at it. I was going back and forth between A- and A. I'm gonna give him an A-, just due to the fact that A is maybe like the top 15 guys in the league and scoring wise. This is for scoring. I keep failing to mention that, but A for scoring. A- for scoring. He's like way up there, just based on how much he plays, like in just his per 36s and stuff. Like he's top 20 in the league for sure at scoring. He's one of the best in the world at the moment. So just yeah. So A- for scoring. Now let's go to the rebounding. Okay, so for his rebounding, I'm gonna give him a D+. Um, I was going to give him a D, and then I'm like, again, I thought like Rudy and Tony Bradley are two very good rebounders in this league, and he doesn't have a lot of opportunities to get rebounds since one of them is on the court at almost, or probably every single time in the game, except for when we had Jeff Green, like he would be center. That was a weird lineup, but we cut him when we traded for Clarkson, so he's no longer here. So Clarkson gets a D+. I think I already mentioned that, but just to make sure, he gets a D+ for his rebounding. Now on to his playmaking. Yeah, now that I'm looking back at it, I forgot to mention in my grading scale when I was explaining that there is one A- and F per, like, for each position. That does not make me regret giving Jordan Clark, or not regret, but like second guess his D+ rebounding, because he's just not an amazing rebounder. Like, literally all his rebounds are pretty much offensive rebounds, just based on what I've seen. Like, I watch him, he always seems to throw up a layup, it'll bounce off the rim and come back to him, and then he'll make the layup. It's so weird. Like, it just always comes back to him if he misses the layup. Like, the circus layup, I should say. Like, the crazy shot that shouldn't really go in the first place always ends up back in his hands, and he makes it somehow. I don't know. So this is like, for his position. So I'm going to give him a C- for his playmaking ability. Now you might say that's kind of low, or kind of high because he's guard, but I mean, that's not exactly entirely what he's asked to do. That's what guards are asked to do, but at the moment, guards don't, like, pass a whole lot. Like, the leader in assists in the NBA is a forward, so that says something. So I'm going to give him a C-, and also this is, like, including all the people that, like, are backups and just, like, don't play. Like, that's why I didn't give him a D+, just because basically if you're a backup, you're either really good at shooting or really good at defense. Like, you are, like, if you're a backup, like, bench warmer never plays, like, at all, is what I'm meaning. You're either good at shooting or defense, like, and nothing else. So, because if you're just really good at playmaking and not a whole lot else, like, you're not going to do very well in the league and probably just spend most of your time in the G League or not on a team. Just now realizing I somehow forgot or failed to mention that I'm a Jazz fan this entire video, I'm pretty sure, so I'm a Jazz fan. If you didn't catch that when I said I watched all but two videos, or two games this entire season, I'm a Jazz fan, but so I really do believe his defense has gotten so much better than what he was in Cleveland, just being around Snyder and just our system. So I'm going to give him a C for defense. Okay, he is very average for a guard at defending. So say what you will, like, he's not an amazing defender. Like, he wasn't in Cleveland. Like, at the current moment, February 29th, 2020, Jordan Clarkson is an average defender for a guard in the National Basketball Association, okay? That is my opinion, but it is, a good opinion because I wouldn't have it if it wasn't a very good opinion, would I? Okay, now this last category, like, of grading is his team impact. And so for his team impact, and it's just basically a combination, like, off the court, like, just does he cause locker room problems, like, just all that, just kind of things you can't really look at stats and see for. So, like, I'm gonna give him a B plus. Just like his role on the team is just, it makes it so good. Like, he's just very, very, very good at his role and executes very, very well. Like, and just overall makes the team so much better. Like, just the way he scores off the bench is just absolutely insane. So, yeah, his B plus I think is a very, very fair grade for him, and just compared to players such as, like, maybe Joel Embiid, who, yeah, I'm just gonna tell you, got an F for the team impact. That's the one that I was just thinking about when I said one in the league is A plus, one in the league's F. Like, this is the one that's true for. Now, I don't know who the A plus is for this, so at the moment, I will think. I will think, and then maybe in a future video the player will come up and I'll be talking about him like I'm doing in this video. But anyway, so this has been a fun video to record since I'm a Jazz fan, so I get to talk about my team, so that makes me just happy. I'm a happy person. So just, yeah, subscribe, leave a like, comment if you'd like me to do a custom 2K roster, and if you'd use it at all, just give me some ideas for maybe future videos. I don't know, just whatever you feel like commenting, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. Just, yeah. So, see you guys in the next video. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'll come up with something. I'm not gonna wait like it's been like 2 weeks since my last video, partially because I was gone the entire last weekend skiing. But anyways, see you guys in the next video, and bye.